Get ready for a knockout week of news. Michael Venom Page is stepping into the octagon at UFC London, but can he handle the rising threat of Sam Patterson? We've got the prediction, the odds, and the inside scoop on this explosive welterweight showdown. You do not want to miss what's coming up. Meanwhile, Daniel Cormier is calling the upcoming UFC White House card the best of the year, but Ronda Rousey has a very different take, sparking a major debate. What does this mean for the future of fighter pay and major events? And speaking of the White House event, the UFC is playing a strategic game, bypassing local regulators for a surprising new partner to ensure the fights go off without a hitch. We're breaking down exactly how they're pulling this off. Plus, we're diving deep into the world of elite strategy with Fathom's influential weekly newsletter, shaping the minds of over 9,000 global opinion formers. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Venom versus Patterson, a striking showdown in London. Michael Venom Page is set to clash with Sam Patterson in a highly anticipated welterweight bout at UFC London, and the predictions are already flying. Page, with an impressive 24-3 record and a 3-1 standing in the UFC since joining in 2024, brings a wealth of experience from his decade with Bellator, where he achieved a 17-2 record. He's already secured notable wins in the UFC against fighters like Kevin Holland and Jared Cannonier. Standing at an imposing 6'3", Page is known for his flashy striking and showmanship. On the other side, Sam Patterson, boasting a 14-1 record, has been on a tear since his UFC debut in 2023, winning 4 consecutive fights, all by first-round knockout. A product of Dana White's Contender Series, Patterson has shown incredible power, finishing his recent bouts with devastating strikes. He also possesses strong submission skills, though Page has a reputation for his defensive capabilities on the ground. The odds suggest a close fight, with Michael Page as the favorite at -192, while Sam Patterson is the underdog at +160. The betting market leans towards the fight going over 2.5 rounds at +105. Fans are buzzing about the potential for a striking masterclass, with many anticipating Page's defensive prowess and counter-striking ability will be put to the test against Patterson's aggressive knockout power. Will Page be able to weather Patterson's early storm and extend the fight into the later rounds, or will Patterson score another quick finish? The stakes are high as Patterson looks to steal a ranking from a seasoned veteran. Will Michael Venom Page's experience prevail, or will Sam Patterson shock the world with another first-round finish? Stay tuned as we break down another major UFC announcement that has the fight world talking. Daniel Cormier declares UFC White House card the best of the year. Ronda Rousey disagrees. Former UFC 2-division champion and commentator Daniel Cormier has boldly declared the upcoming UFC White House event as the best card of the year, praising its top-to-bottom strength. However, this assertion is met with fierce opposition from Ronda Rousey, who believes her upcoming Netflix fight against Gina Carano on May 16th will significantly outperform the UFC's Freedom 250 event. Rousey, who has been vocal about her dissatisfaction with UFC's compensation, is positioning her Netflix venture as a revolution for fighters against the establishment. She wrote on X, "It's the fighters versus the establishment, and we're gonna win." This public feud highlights a growing tension between traditional MMA promotions and new platforms offering lucrative opportunities for fighters. Cormier, while acknowledging the positive impact of platforms like Netflix for fighter compensation and exposure, remains steadfast in his assessment of the UFC's event. He stated on YouTube, "Nothing is ever going to be the UFC. The White House card is the best card of the year, for sure." He believes the UFC event offers a more robust and established platform for fighters. The debate is heating up, with fans eager to see how both events perform. The UFC White House card is set to feature a lightweight championship bout between Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje, and a co-main event with Alex Pereira facing Cyril Gane. Meanwhile, Rousey vs. Carano and Ngannou vs. Lins on Netflix promise to be major draws. Ultimately, the ratings will tell the tale. With legends weighing in and new platforms emerging, the landscape of combat sports is shifting dramatically. But how is the UFC navigating regulatory hurdles for this monumental White House event? UFC bypasses DC Commission, partners with ABC for White House event regulation. In a surprising strategic move, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, has opted to bypass the District of Columbia Combat Sports Commission, DCCSC, for its upcoming White House event, Freedom 250. Instead, the UFC has partnered with the Association of Boxing Commissions, ABC, to regulate all fights on the card, ensuring that results will be officially added to fighters' professional records. According to ABC President Timothy Shipman, the unique nature of the event being held on federal property means the UFC is not required to select a specific state athletic commission. The UFC has expressed a strong commitment to upholding the highest standards of athlete safety and competitive integrity, requesting the ABC's expertise in assembling a world-class team of judges, referees, and inspectors. The UFC has further confirmed that it will abide by all applicable regulatory requirements in support of this event, including all required medical examinations, pre-bout and post-bout physicals, and athlete safety protocols, Shipman stated. Mark Ratner, UFC's Senior Vice President of Government and Regulatory Affairs, emphasized the organization's dedication to athlete well-being, calling the UFC the gold standard for athlete health and safety in combat sports. He assured that these industry-leading standards would be applied to the unprecedented White House event. The Freedom 250 card is stacked, headlined by UFC lightweight champion Ilia Topuria facing interim champion Justin Gaethje, and a co-main event featuring Alex Pereira challenging for a third UFC title against Cyril Gane. This partnership with the ABC signals the UFC's commitment to a highly regulated and professional event, even as it navigates unique logistical challenges. This strategic regulatory move is certainly turning heads in the fight community. And for those seeking to stay ahead of the curve in global affairs, there's a must-read newsletter making waves. Stay ahead of the curve. Subscribe to Fathom's influential weekly newsletter. In today's rapidly evolving global landscape, staying informed with accurate and insightful analysis is more critical than ever. Fathom's influential weekly newsletter offers a unique opportunity to join over 9,000 global opinion formers who rely on its comprehensive coverage and expert perspectives. This isn't just another news digest. Fathom's newsletter provides a deep dive into the critical issues shaping our world, from geopolitical shifts and economic trends to technological advancements and societal changes. Subscribers gain access to timely analysis, expert commentary, and forward-thinking predictions that empower them to understand complex challenges and identify emerging opportunities. The newsletter is designed for leaders, decision-makers, and anyone who seeks to understand the intricate connections between global events. By subscribing, you equip yourself with the knowledge to navigate uncertainty, make informed decisions, and contribute meaningfully to important conversations. Join a community of informed individuals who are actively shaping the future. Fathom's commitment to quality journalism and insightful analysis makes its weekly newsletter an indispensable tool for anyone serious about understanding and influencing the world around them. With insights from Fathom's newsletter shaping global discourse, it's clear that staying informed is key. Now, let's wrap up this action-packed news update. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. Michael Venom Page and Sam Patterson are set to throw down at UFC London. Daniel Cormier and Ronda Rousey are in a heated debate over the UFC White House card, and the UFC is making some bold regulatory moves for that same event. Plus, don't forget to subscribe to Fathom's influential weekly newsletter to stay ahead of the curve. If you enjoyed this breakdown, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.